Every day, millions of plastic bottles are thrown away after just one use. They end up in landfills, rivers, and oceans, where they can remain for centuries without breaking down. Plastic pollution has become one of the most serious environmental problems of our generation. But what if we could give plastic waste a new life? What if something considered trash could become something we use proudly every day? In this video, we will explore a fascinating journey: how plastic waste transforms into soft, comfortable running shoes. A transformation from waste under our feet to shoes on our feet. The process begins with collecting plastic waste from households, recycling bins, and the environment. At the factory, trained workers sort plastics by type and color. Only specific types of plastic, especially PET from drink bottles, can be used to create the strong fibers required for running shoes. Sorting is like separating ingredients in a recipe. If the wrong plastic is mixed in, the entire batch could be ruined. Next, the plastics are washed thoroughly to remove labels, dirt, and leftover liquids. Clean materials ensure strong and safe fibers later. After washing, powerful shredders chop the plastic into tiny flakes, small pieces that look like colorful confetti. These flakes are then dried before heading to the melting process. These tiny plastic flakes may look insignificant, but this is where the transformation truly begins. At this stage, every flake is inspected and filtered to remove the smallest impurities left behind. High-quality flakes will produce high-quality fibers for the shoes. Some recycling facilities even use optical sensors and air-jet technology to separate any unwanted particles automatically. Once the flakes are clean, sorted, and perfectly sized, they are stored in large silos, waiting to begin their new life. From this point on, the plastic is no longer considered trash. It becomes a valuable raw material full of possibility. After the plastic flakes are thoroughly washed and cleaned, they move to the drying stage using industrial drying systems. The main purpose of this process is to remove as much remaining moisture as possible, ensuring the plastic flakes are completely dry and meet the required quality standards for the next recycling phase. Drying also helps prevent oxidation and microbial growth that can occur when the plastic remains wet. Depending on the technology used, the flakes may be dried by hot air circulation or by high-speed centrifugal dewatering systems. Once the PET flakes are fully dried, they are fed into an extruder and heated to about 260 to 280 degrees Celsius until they melt. The molten plastic is filtered through fine screens to remove remaining impurities. Then, the melted plastic is extruded into long strands and chopped into small uniform pieces called recycled plastic pellets. These pellets are easier to store and transport and serve as essential materials for the next stages of making running shoes. In this stage, the recycled plastic pellets are fed into the injection molding machine. The pellets are melted again and injected into molds shaped like running shoe soles. The temperature and pressure inside the mold are strictly controlled to produce soles with strong durability and excellent elasticity. Once the soles are formed, they are rapidly cooled to stabilize their structure. After being removed from the mold, each sole is carefully inspected to ensure it meets standards for traction, strength, and lightweight performance. All crucial specifications for high-quality running shoes. After the PET plastic has been fully dried and cleaned, it doesn't just go to pellet production for sole molding. The same material can also be ground into fine plastic powder, which melts more uniformly. This fine powder becomes the foundation for producing recycled polyester fibers, ideal for making the breathable and flexible upper of running shoes. Meanwhile, plastic pellets continue on as feedstock for molding the shoe's sole, giving runners necessary cushioning, grip, and resilience with every step. Now let's follow the journey of the recycled plastic pellets as they become the sole of a running shoe. The pellets are fed into an injection molding machine where they are heated and melted again. Once the plastic reaches the right viscosity, it is injected into a precision mold shaped specifically for the shoe sole. Throughout this molding process, temperature and pressure are carefully controlled to ensure the sole achieves optimal durability and elasticity. After shaping, the mold is rapidly cooled to stabilize the structure and strengthen the material. Once removed from the mold, the soles go through trimming and quality inspection. Only soles that meet standards for lightweight performance, strong traction, and shock resistance will move forward to the next stage of assembly. Once the plastic is finely ground, it is blended with safe additives to enhance elasticity and structural stability. The mixture is then fed into a thermal processing machine where the powder melts uniformly and becomes ready for molding. Using advanced molding technology, the upper can be shaped as a single seamless piece or designed with supportive overlays. This recycled rubber material is soft, flexible, and durable, maintaining its shape over time, providing runners with comfort and agility with every stride. What makes it special is that the entire upper is made from recycled materials, significantly reducing plastic waste while delivering sustainable value to the environment. Once the soles molded from recycled pellets and the uppers made from recycled rubber are ready, the two parts are assembled. The assembly process includes securely attaching the upper to the sole while checking seams, stitches, and overall sturdiness. Next, each pair undergoes strict quality control tests: elasticity, traction, strength, and weight. Only shoes that meet all performance and safety standards proceed to packaging. Finally, the shoes are packaged using eco-friendly materials, such as recycled cardboard or reusable materials. The finished running shoes are now ready for users, delivering comfort while contributing to a healthier planet. Looking back at the entire journey, plastic waste is no longer just waste. From tiny flakes, through cleaning, grinding, drying, melting, and processing, it has been transformed into sustainable running shoes, comfortable for users and kind to the environment. Every step in this process helps reduce waste, save resources, and create a greener future. These shoes are not just products, but proof that recycling can create real value. Let's work together to turn waste into useful products and protect our planet. Imagine plastic waste that once seemed worthless, PET bottles, plastic bags, and floating debris, now transformed into useful products. Through cleaning, grinding, drying, and melting, the plastic is processed in two ways. Some become pellets for molding elastic shoe soles, while another portion is finely ground and processed into recycled rubber for the soft, flexible upper. Every step in this journey demonstrates the power of recycling and sustainable innovation. More than just production, each pair of shoes carries a story of rebirth from waste, precision in craftsmanship, and a commitment to protecting the environment. Finally, the finished shoes emerge, durable, flexible, and eco-friendly. Every step taken in these shoes proves that waste can be turned into real value, and every choice we make contributes to safeguarding our planet. Let's take greener steps together, moving toward a cleaner, more sustainable, and inspiring future.